All right. How's everybody doing today? Make sure, again, everything's okay. Go live really quick. And we can get started a little bit early. We're going to get off of here at 8 o'clock. So I don't know how many people are here that are hearing this. So I'll probably wait to announce what time I'm getting off, what time things are going till, all of that. So I decided to jump on a little bit early today. Don't know if that works, if that helps. It's a good thing or a bad thing. So far, we're only at 4 viewers, so I'll give some time for people to come in here, and we can dive into some content. Go here. Make sure everything's good. I know some people were having trouble with the linking to MetaMask and getting the token address added, which I think I can help with that today. So that should be good. Looks like the crypto market is decreasing today. We're seeing a pullback of, kind of what we've seen in the last couple of days. Not everything, but, decent amount. Damn, mad early today. It's like 14 minutes early. Well, 15 minutes early, technically. I was actually going to start at 6 o'clock. But I'm starting to think about, good morning, DJ Trev. I was actually starting to think about doing a unique Twitch stream early in the morning, or doing a unique Twitch stream somewhere like right after the live streams here. So then we can react to anything that's happening, like any type of videos or anything like that, and put those as clips on the reaction channel. That would be fun. It's 6:47 a.m. Typically I go live at 7 a.m. So it's not really that early. Early bird gets the worm. That's true. Do you think CRO will go to 10 euros in about 3 years or something? It depends what happens. If they develop some sort of burn throughout, yeah, I think $10 is definitely a possibility. But I don't think they need to develop a burn system. Just do as big of a burn as they did before. Burn off another 70% of what the supply is right now. And I think we can definitely see that. You kind of want to see at maximum 10 billion coins. Currently, we're looking at about 25 billion coins. So if they burn off about, wait, 25 or 30 billion coins, something like that. If they burn off basically another 15 to 20 billion coins, then we could definitely get there. Why can I see the? Why can we see the chat over your left shoulder? I put a chat box on the screen. That's what all the streamers do. So I had to put a chat box here as well, so people can read the chat and not have to worry about if they don't want to type. Like, some people watch on like a TV and they want to know what people are saying in the chat. So it's always great to be able to have it on the screen and not have to worry about going on your computer and looking at the chat on the side. So for people on the computer, you see the chat twice. For people on a TV, you only see the chat once. But I like to put the chat on the screen. If you're using Streamlabs and you're ever streaming, the way that you do that is, let me actually bring this over here. So the way that you do that, you might end up seeing. Oh wait, you can't even see it. Let's do that. So this is going to look weird, but the way that you do that is you just add chat box to the source. So if you hit plus and then you go to widgets, you're going to see chat box down here and you can add it. They have a bunch of different things that you can add. I can add the viewer count if I wanted to. That's always cool. And I can add a bunch of other things that, streamers always add. But I only stream for about 1 hour. There are others that stream actual like streamers where they only stream. They stream for about 3 to 5 hours every day. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, I can, but it takes away a lot of time. Matt, you sure it's out today? Yeah, Lunatics. It looks like the pre-sale ends in 4 hours. So the pre-sale ends in 4 hours, which means that you should be able to get the coins or claim the coins today. Now, I won't be live for this. I won't be live to claim anything because I'm actually going somewhere with Erica. So I am leaving here at like 8:30. So I want to make sure that we talk this over and see how a lot of people have made some moves into this and what the numbers are, because the numbers are looking pretty damn great. For the goal being 100 BNB and you're at 800 BNB, that is insane. Is Zelda Inu to the moon? Absolutely. I don't know what they're doing right now. Let's check Zelda Inu. Because remember, I'm heavily invested into Zelda Inu and obviously a partner in Zelda Inu, and I want to see them do so much for just animals and people that love animals as well. Hey Matt, I keep hearing big things are coming to Lunic, but it's all talk at the moment. When will we start seeing the effect of the price positively? Understand that the price, right, only gets massively affected when people see the clear vision. Hey, Carl, get away from there. When people see the clear vision. So if you're seeing that we have a 1.2% burn tax that's implemented, that's when you start seeing the price, be massively affected, right? Carl, can you get out of there? What are you doing? Give me a second. I had to use power tools to put the latch back on because Carl and his strong face just breaks doors down, I guess. But anyways, the way that you see this positively affected is by the things actually happening in all of the things that are being developed. Understand that this is not a thing that's going to happen overnight. All the things are not going to happen overnight. Developing Lunatics token, I believe, took since it started to crash until today or yesterday in order to actually like officially launch, right? So it took a very long time to get everything situated and everything in the right way. And the same thing goes for the 1.2% burn tax. That's obviously a big thing. Same thing that goes for, I think, Meta Gloria. That takes a long time to develop. So there's a lot of things that take a while to develop. It's not going to happen right away, So it will end up, you will end up seeing a price as soon as the path or the visual to this path is there, right? And it's not there right now. It is there for me, but it's not there for everybody, right? You only have, which is crazy to say 860 people that are contributing, 860 unique wallets that you're going to have in this coin at launch, which is fantastic. But that's still not enough to make a massive effect in what's going to happen here. But once you do see all of the burns that are happening and people like me talking about it, people like I think Happy Caddy Crypto is going to talk about it, people like DJ Trev's Market Talk, he's talking about it. So if you can get a large community of creators and holders and investors to talk about this, it's going to be pretty big, and just continue to push it forward because it's going to benefit Luna in a large way. So um, it's definitely way more than what people are thinking. I know people are like, hey, talk is cheap. But if you look at the amount of time that people have waited for Shiba Inu, and nothing to benefit Shiba has actually happened, it's crazy to see the amount of time and all the things that we're developing in this amount of time. Looks like the market is down, feeling Lunic might gain another zero. That would be phenomenal for me. I mean, I want to buy more, but I also don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I turned $1,040 into this price. But technically, I already made $6,000. So if I take $1,000, then I would have made $5,000 from the $40 investment, and then I put an extra $1,000 or some of that $1,000 back in at some of these lows. And if I put another $1,000 in, I can gain another 100 or 10 million. And if I gain another 10 million, then I'm set, I guess. I think I'm set at 20 million, but obviously there's a form of greed there. So it looks like Luna T is now trending #1 on Pink Sale. It was in the beginning of the day yesterday, and now it's trending #1 today as well. Hi Matt, sitting on a 500K market cap, 2 million SHIB. Wait, 500K Lunic, 200. I thought you were talking about the market cap. 2 million SHIB should be over the 1 million mark for Luna T. Each month chucking a bit, $30, expecting nothing but to see potential. That's good to see. That's good to hear. Understand that launches are weird, right? You understand that launches can have a massive impact to the price to where it can really run, but you can also see it pull back as well off of those larger increases. So be wary of that. And if you want to take profit, don't feel ashamed to take profit and find out where the lows actually are, because we don't know where the lows are with this token. So make sure that you navigate through it the best way that you can, because there may be a lot of hype that will go into this. I don't know if it will be like a crazy amount of hype, because there's not like 19,000 people or 20,000 people that are a part of this coin right now. But understand that launches are a little bit weird. It's just like an IPO. IPOs can go all the way up to from a start at $50 to $90 and then decrease down to $40, right? You can see those things happen, and it all depends on what the investors do. So be careful with what you're doing. Make sure that if you're going to look for small profits or short-term profits, make sure that you find those short-term profits, because either way, they're not looking for you to have to hold on to it. They want you to benefit from both things that you're doing, either selling or holding on to it. If you sell it, you benefit from Lunic getting that burn out of selling it. Even if you do sell it for a higher price, you're now burning a little bit more, right? And then if you hold on to it, you're gaining Lunic as you are holding on to a certain amount of Lunatics. So it's benefiting you either way. You just need to figure out the right move for you. Me, I'm going to stay invested. Maybe I'll take an initial investment and leave some in there, or I'm still not sure, especially since I'm not going to be live or active anywhere while this is going live. So it may be a point to where it does pump and it does pull all the way back down to the original starting point, or maybe less. I don't know. And I'm just sitting on the coins that I have, which is okay. And again, you probably need to claim it, so I wouldn't even have had it claimed at that point. But still, I'm excited to see what it's going to be, and I plan on investing more at certain points. The only thing I would say I don't like is the factor of dilution. I really don't like the dilution at all. If we're gonna start this at where it is, started at the lowest price possible, which could be, introducing 100 billion coins. And that's what I would like. But then again, they have a different plan. It's their coin. They do what they want with it. But hopefully, they're as transparent as they say they're going to be. I'm an investor, just like you're an investor. I want to be able to benefit out of it, not only from the investment, but also from Terra Luna Classic burning and, gaining some of that. I'm all for it. Because if they wanted to introduce all of the coins here, right? So 100% of the supply at launch, then you would see no form of dilution. But apparently you are going to see a little bit of form of dilution throughout the week. So I just want to make sure that people are clear of that, that there is going to be forms of dilution, that's coins that are added. I don't know what the benefit is, but it is going to happen. So right now, one BNB is equal to 44.4 million Luna T. So I'll currently get, over that 44 million. When do you think we will be able to see Lunic on cold storage ledger wallets, just for protection from exchange collapses? Are they not available on cold storage ledger wallets? I thought any cryptocurrency would be available in there. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you only have a certain amount that's available on cold storage. I probably sometime soon, if anything, because it's a very popular crypto coin. Very, very popular crypto coin. But to get away from exchanges, I mean, you really can go into some of these wallets that we have here. So MetaMask or Trust Wallet, you're not on exchanges. You may have maybe an issue with selling millions of dollars from what I've heard. I haven't ever experienced that, but I also haven't sold millions of dollars on MetaMask. But people that sell NFTs, they have millions of dollars that they have in Ethereum, and they're selling that and transferring that to other like stable coins and stuff. Perry 8K, yes, Perry 8K on Twitter. Guys, follow me there. Is this a small pump and is this a small dump now? From what I believe, yes, we're gonna see forms to where it does come back after a larger gain. That's exactly what you're gonna see. I don't think nothing of it. This is why I didn't invest yesterday. Investing on these big gainer days make no sense, and you have to look for some of these days that do come down. Now, you might see multiple days like this, and that will be when you decide to invest. Either way, you're seeing Dogecoin that's up 14% in the last 7 days. You're seeing things like Ethereum that's up 37% in the last 7 days. So either way, it's up to 1,499. It could still come back, and then you could find your entry point. But investing at 1,600 would have been a mistake because you invested at the peak point, and the peak point for the short term, not the long term. Are there any utilities for this coin? For Lunatics token, there's not like major utilities for this coin. The major point behind this is to support Luna Classic. So in the future, if Luna Classic decides to kind of pin itself back to UST, right, then Lunatics can also be pinned to Luna Classic in a big way, because if UST decides to, let's say it does get depegged again, or it drops down to 99 cents from $1, and you have to see Luna Classic mint a little bit more coins in order to bring that back up, Lunatics can actually burn some of those coins in order to kind of create a flow, a normal flow, and create consistency through that whole process. This might be the saving grace to what this whole algorithm is, and people don't know it yet, So right now it does not have a major use case behind it, but there's a lot of things that don't have a major use case behind it, and they see way higher market caps than what we're seeing the estimate being here. So with this, showing so much potential for Lunic and for Lunatics pinned together, I think it could be pretty big. But right now, not really a solid use case or a huge use case behind it. Can you post the pink cell link? Yeah, I can post the link. What's going on here? Type the wrong thing. Lunatics pre-sale. Boom. You know, I'm not going to pin that, but I did post it because I have a poll to put up. I still need to put the poll. Boom. Matt, in your direct YouTube cut, and put advertising. In my what does that mean? Are you ever going to make another Doge on Mars Elon video? Probably not, because I did some research into it, and I can tell you that it's not going to be the most positive video. So talking about that is just not right. I can talk about it and be negative because I like to be transparent, but everything that I really need to say can come out in, I don't know, 20 seconds, a minute. I'll be rich if Luna goes to $1. A lot of people will. I can tell you that it's not about it getting to $1. It's about the journey of it getting to $1. Most people will see $100,000 in their account and sell it right away. Never give it a chance to get to $1. Right? They'll sell everything, and it's understandable. They never seen $100,000. $100,000 can do so much for those people, right? For most people, but the point that people need to make is that they can take half of it, they can take 10% of it, but that's the problem. That's the problem, is that people don't know when to sell, and that's the hardest thing, is to sell. The hardest thing about investing is the selling point. You can buy into it at any time, and you can see it grow throughout time, but you never know exactly where the absolute peak point is. And sometimes what people do is they sell at the lowest point because they buy high and sell low rather than buy low and sell high. So the selling point is the most difficult thing that you can bear in markets, in investing. I'm very tired. Why am I so tired? What Lunati use? It does not have a use right now. So basically the whole thought behind it is to support Lunic and burn off the coin. While you don't have a burn method that's implemented right now within Lunic, within Luna Classic, this is manufacturing a manual burn method to where you have a coin that you're investing into that is heavily supported by the people of the community of Lunic. And if we can continue to grow this and have everybody that's holding Lunic hold Lunatics or Lunati, this could be absolutely insane with the amount of Lunic we burn off. And then the more that they burn off, the more hype, the more popularity that's grown there. So I hope that what they can do with this marketing budget that they have is create some hype behind it. I don't think they need to announce their burns before they happen. I think they need to burn it and then announce that it happened. Here's a little something for a fly swatter. Um, thank you for that. You don't know how much trouble I had yesterday because the same fly kept coming around and like landing on my nose during the video, and it was like 30 minutes that I was trying to record a damn video about the difference between Lunic and Shib, and luckily I got it up because I think that was a great video there. Where should I hold my Lunic and why? So probably in a regular wallet. I don't think exchanges, they don't really offer you anything. So I'll probably hold it in like, I hold it in MetaMask. It's easier to get everything out if you wanted to get everything out. You can go through PancakeSwap to exchange it, but then you're going to have to send it again to some other place to turn that stable coin into actual cash. So that's what I would go with. Exchanges, yes, they are a risk. And you also are at risk of whatever price they fill you at. So it's not really too bad, but all you have to worry about is if you're going to have everything in the end, because they also have those limits on how much you can pull out, how much you can cash out, how much you can move out of the platform at one time. So that's something you have to worry about. Sorry, I need to pop these glasses out of here. I don't know if I can do it. There we go. Well, that was easy. I didn't think it would be that easy. It was so easy. And put in the sunglasses because we're going somewhere that it's sunny everywhere. Didn't they pass staking delegation proposal, and when should we see that? I have no idea about that. I believe there's others that are covering that, but I have no idea about that. The staking aspect of things. Come on. Obviously, staking is a big deal. There we go. Got one in. Staking is a huge deal for cryptocurrency, and not only cryptocurrency, but also Jesus, or for most cryptocurrencies. But Terra Luna obviously a big deal as well, or Terra Luna Classic. Boom, got him in. Now I got sunglasses that I'm gonna need to, when we go to like the water area, I'm gonna need to leave them in the bag because those get a little ridiculous. 250 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, we have a poll up for how many people that hit the likes. Thank you, Dan, for another super chat. Not sure if you know about Baby Doge, but there's rumors of Binance listing. How will this affect the price with a total supply of 200 quadrillion? I don't think it'll affect it crazy because having so much of a supply, it's a little heavy, right? Quadrillion of coins, right? Trillions of coins, billions of coins. It's a lot. But when we look at Baby Doge, I know it does have a lot of support from a ton of people. So do I expect a massive increase to a Binance listing? No. Do I expect a pump? Probably. But then all of those pumps are usually followed by a dump anyways. But I can tell you, I don't know too much about Baby Doge. I invested into it a little bit, and it was all for the potential of what it could be, of what they would do with the overall supply, because anything could be done. You never know, especially with something that copies itself from Dogecoin, right? Baby Doge. I don't know though. If there's rumors, then you should see a buildup right now. Because usually it's like that, buy the rumor, sell the news. But yeah. Yeah, the supply is just way too high, right? You have million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. Obviously, looking at the amount that's burned off already, I don't know. It's just way too high. Right, you have 1.5 million or 1.6 million holders within this position, but the supply is just insanely high, which you could essentially burn off the supply. Um, I have to look into it a little bit more, but there is a lot of support with 1.6 million holders. That's always a good thing. But the issue is there's a huge issue with not only understanding that only about half of it is in circulation. It says 27%, but that's of the max supply. So only half of it's in circulation. Mono Nuke Inu plus Baby Shiba. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Baby Shiba is. Both of those, I don't know what they are. Visa stock Ethereum. Can you use Coinbase wallet for a Lunatics pre-launch? No. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you can't. I think the recommendation is MetaMask and Trust Wallet, but I don't think you can. Pulse Doge only 6 million supply. That's good to see that. That's really good to see that. So they will be so they'll be in my MetaMask wallet. The Luna T should be in your MetaMask wallet. Yes, I believe you have to go here and claim it. So that's what people are telling me. I've never used Pink Sale before, so I believe you have to come here and claim it, and then you'll get it. And here you have the estimated amount that you'll get for one BNB. So right now it's 44.2 million that you will get. Obviously, we're seeing that increase in these next 3 hours. We're seeing a lot of people buy into it. Are people subscribing? Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thoughts on Ether, on Ethereum? Hopefully that's what you're going with because you added an I in there. But I'm heavy on Ethereum. I didn't want to invest yesterday, and I only wanted to invest when it was below $1,000, and I missed that point. And also, I didn't want to spend more money on things like that because it was I didn't really have the money at that time because spending and whatnot. That's what we do here. So eventually I will have more money to invest into the crypto market, into the stock market. I know the stock market was moving in the right way yesterday, and I was absolutely happy to see AMC move in the right direction. I don't know where it's at now. It's up another 1%. I will take this all day. I hope that this moves heavy today. Would love that. How can I contact Lunic devs? So you can contact Doquan, and I don't know if he'll if you're talking about like Terra Rebels, or I don't know who you're referring to there, but you can contact Doquan if you want. I don't know if he'll respond back to you. I have a great idea for a coin burning NFT. My buddy does 3D graphics for movies. Yeah, I think with NFTs, a lot of people look at these and go, "All right, well, we need to launch NFTs because that's really what we need to do," right? And when you think about that, yeah, NFTs are great for building revenue, and you've seen that with Shiba Inu, you've seen that with Bored Apes, you've seen that with CryptoPunks, you've seen it everywhere. But the problem is that you need hype behind an NFT in order to see it remain popular, right? Bally's NFTs are had a lot of hype behind them and still have hype behind them because of everything that they're looking to develop, but you want to continue to have that hype. The problem with most people that are launching NFTs, they think, oh, just because I'm going to launch NFTs with a popular name, it's going to run, it's going to make moves, and we're going to sell everything. Well, that's not the case, right? You can't just have a popular picture and a popular name and think, you know what, this is going to sell. You need to have popularity based on how many people are in conversation within that group, within the community. So developing NFTs too early is not a good thing. Develop NFTs when you have a massive following, because if you have 10,000 NFTs but you have less than 10,000 holders in your coin, it makes no sense to develop NFTs. If you have 100,000 people in your coin and you develop 9,000 NFTs, that makes sense. It's a strong possibility that you will have 10% of your community buy those NFTs or want to buy those NFTs. And a lot of times the volume from the NFTs will go towards supporting the overall project, right? And it's a way of funding the overall project, as well as, as it's traded back and forth, you're creating more of, um, more of a process to burn more coins, or get more, like maybe 1% or 2% to put towards the project as well, as it's sold back and forth. Matthew, you got to fix that stream title. Launches in 24 hours after the pre-sale. Is that true? I thought it was literally wow. All right. Gotta fix that title. Does it say that anywhere? So after the full pre-sale, it's gonna be 24 hours. Well, that's good. Then I won't miss it, if that's really the case, because I haven't seen anything on that. If you send me something on that, definitely. In a Telegram, it says it. Oh, I'm not in the Telegram. But does that mean 24 hours after? I thought it was 24 hours after the pre-sale start, not the pre-sale finish. Friday, then? That's the way they're making it seem. Maybe I just read that wrong. No, the owner Russell talked to me in the Telegram, and he said 24 hours after the pre-sale finished is the launch. 24 hours after the finish. So they can do some marketing to create more buying pressure for launch. That's smart. I think we also need to, I would love to talk them into releasing all of the supply rather than partial of the supply. I left a shout out to you in the comments last night when I bought the token. I'm confused. Yeah, I mean, I was confused as well, and I'm still confused, but I guess we'll go with that. Either way, well, I won't be a part of it today because I will be gone, I'm going to get off here at 8. Go to the Telegram and talk to the devs. Yeah, I don't have the Telegram right now. I'm not in the Telegram. How much are you willing to lose buying Lunati? Probably, that's a good question. That's a good question, because most people are like, hey, I'm going to gain the world. But how much am I willing to lose with Lunati? Right now, I invested, $400 total? No, $300. I don't know. $300, like $20. So I invested like $320, $330. I'm willing to lose probably upwards of 500. I'll probably invest another 100. I want to really talk them into releasing the total supply. Now, I don't know if that's a possibility, because I don't like dilution at all. And that decreases the price, but it decreases the price and also decreases the ceiling as they do introduce more supply over an extended period of time. And seeing 10% of the supply added every week or so, I don't know if it's the best thing possible. So I would love to see them introduce all of the supply. And I would, if they're going to take this time to build up, marketing and hype behind it, I would like them to consider that, What are your thoughts on the price for a Lunatics token? So the price will probably be lower if it's sitting at a 500, let's say 581 million dollar market cap. 581, sorry, not million, $1,000 market cap, right? And you have 35, 1, 2, 3, billion supply. All you have to do is take the market cap divided by the supply, and you'll get whatever the price is. So it'll be 0.0000166. So you'll have 4 zeros, 166. That's where it's looking at right now. Now, if they decide to introduce all of the supply instead of just 35,000 of, or 35 billion of the supply, right? Well, let's go ahead and open that up. You're looking at 0.0000581. So that would be way better if they introduced the entire supply, I think, because then you know that that's the lowest price that you could see at a $581,000 market cap, right? So if the market cap stays the same and the coins go up, the price goes down, right? And the ceiling also goes down. If they decide to launch everything at once, then you see the ceiling for that market cap stay the same. So I would like to see that. The 35 billion is just for pre-sale. The total supply will be there on launch for my understanding. No, so they're going to be launching again, people may understand it differently, but if you go to the Lunatics token website and break all of this down, they talked about this. So after 7 days, they're going to be adding 10% of the supply. 10% of the supply in 14 days, 10% of the supply in 21 days. So over a longer period of time, they decided to add some supply. And I don't know what's the reason for that. I think they should just send the 10% to the dead wallet. They should release all of it and send 10 billion coins to the dead wallet after launch happens. So I understand. Yeah, 35 billion is for pre-sale and fair launch. So you can see that here. 35% of the supply is for pre-sale and fair launch. So all of it is not going to be put out there right from the start. After the pre-sale, where will the launch and what exchanges? So it won't be on any exchanges, only PancakeSwap right now. I DM Sega for launch confirmation. Yeah, once you do that, I can change the title. It's again, it may not be today, but it may be just my confusion. Hopefully, it gets back before 8, because that would be great. So then I can update the title so that it's not on my channel for that long as saying Lunatics token launches today. I did want to look to see. Maybe just do official launch. And then I'll just change it. Official launch is tomorrow. That's a schedule to release tokens to private sale buyers. What? Private sale, 20 billion tokens. Liquidity going to 20 billion. Exchanges, 15 billion. Sent to the dead wallet. Pre-sale and fair launch, 35 billion. So a total of 100 billion within this time period. So everything's going to be launched, but then you're saying that tokens are going to be released to all of the pre-sale buyers. 10% of the tokens. I'm sort of confused as to what that is. But if they're releasing everything all together and it looks like that could be a possibility, but two different pieces here, I just may have it, backwards. But either way, if if we're going to see all of it released, then that basically gives us the idea that at a 581,000 market cap, we're looking at 0.000000 So we would look at a pretty decent sized market cap, and that makes sense because if you had a 35 billion supply, I would expect the market cap to be a little bit higher there. Especially with 800 plus people that are looking to invest into this. So that does make sense. Trying to either Duncan or Sega to join the live chat. Either of them are awake. Not sure on the time zone. Over the course of, I tried to contact him, Duncan, yesterday during the AMA to ask him questions that you guys were asking me, and never. I guess he didn't get to it in time. 20% of the supply is private and will be unlocked at 63 days. Ah, okay. I think I'm getting what you're saying. I think I'm getting it. So the private sale, people will not be able to. You won't. All of the coins won't be fully vested until 63 days. So the private sale, people can't make any moves from the private sale or something. I think that might be it. I'll get some clarity, but we have a day basically, hopefully. But that'll be good then. That means that 100% of the supply is out there. There's no issues. They get 10% of their tokens every week, basically. Do you know which exchanges will Lunati list on once officially launched? So right now they're not listed on any exchanges. I believe that they're looking to, like, in their roadmap, which I don't know how often they update it, but they do want to get onto a couple of small exchanges, right? I know they wanted to get on CoinMarketCap, get the information on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko application submitted immediately after launch, which is on Binance Smart Chain. So stealth launch on Binance Smart Chain there. Let's see. Then they're going to look into CEX listing. So somewhere around phase 3, and I'm sure they're going to start developing a Lunatics play to earn game. It should be, I think there needs to be something that always falls back to Luna Classic. So you can earn, well, I guess if you're earning Lunatics, technically you're earning Luna Classic if you hold a certain amount. So you would be gaining both at that point. If you're playing a game to earn, that would be great. Thank you for being a member. Raw Status TV, member for 9 months. That is phenomenal. Thank you so much. After incredible response, our private sale holders have decided that for investors' confidence, vested amounts as well as time will change. Decision has been made that on launch, 10% will be released to them instead of 20%. Okay, over the next 9 weeks, 10% will be released weekly, 7 days. We feel that is a smaller percentage being released over an extended period of time. We can increase the confidence of investors, thus ensuring they won't be dumped on by anyone holding from private sale. That makes sense. That totally does make sense. We hope this helps build trust and show the fair launch is still alive. Okay. Definitely shows a commitment not only retweet. I like your tweet there. But that's good. Again, I was confused, and I I think I have clarity now because I didn't talk to them directly, and some people talk to them directly. I believe um, uh, I got confused in multiple areas. But let me know if we're supposed to see it 24 hours after after the launch finishes, so that I can update this. Appreciate the info, big bro. No problem. I appreciate you being a member. I appreciate you being here. Without you guys, there's no me. So I really do appreciate it. I would appreciate if you guys hit the like button. We got 345 people here and we have 216 likes, which is good. I'll take it. It's it's already gained a 0. Did it now. Did it now. Lunic. It has gained a 0. It's now at 4 zeros, 9954. And you're seeing the volume down 1%, the market cap down to about a $650 million market cap. So, yes, it has gained a 0 slightly. It can go back and forth. It is 24 hours after the pink sale closes. Okay. Edit this title. All I got to do is change one word. All right, perfect. Uh, do you think Lunic or Lunatics can 5x? Do I think it can 5x? Yes. Depends how much marketing goes into it, depends how much popularity goes into it. Yes, I do think that it can 5x. I hope that they push it a lot more on Twitter, and we have things on YouTube. Obviously, I have a couple of videos, like 3 or 4 videos talking about it. And I believe there are going to be others that create videos on it as well. You have DJ Trev Market Talk that had an interview with them. I don't know if he's created any other videos anytime soon, but has created that video. I believe Happy Caddy Crypto is going to post a video this morning about it. I heard on one of his videos that he's going to do that this morning, and that was in the chat. So I saw the comments. Launches 24 hours after the pre-sale finished, 100% confirmed from the devs. When will Lunatics price release? Probably on the actual launch. Matt, how much Lunatics you get now? So right now with 887 contributors, at 1 BNB, you will receive 43 or almost 44 million. I have 1.3 BNB. So I'm most likely going to receive more than that 43 million. But you still have 24 hours to, see what this is starting at. Well, technically, you have 3 hours to see what it's going to start at, because it's going to sit where it is, and then you'll see it grow from there. So currently, it's going to start at a $583,000 market cap, and it could get all the way upwards of $1 million market cap. So that's amazing. I have 970K Lunic. 1 cent won't help. I need 10 cents or above. So yeah, I think we definitely will see some of these levels. We just have to burn off the coins, and we're implementing things to burn off coins. Again, with Metagloria, Lunatics token, you have what's it called? The 1.2% burn tax. Heard there was an adjustment to that, but we'll talk about that in a future date. Someone may enter the chat from the team. Okay. Where can I buy Lunatics tokens? So you'll be able to buy it on PancakeSwap when it does launch, but you can also get involved in the pre-sale right now. Just add your MetaMask and add BNB to your MetaMask and put whatever BNB you want in here. Where can I buy Luna? I read that. How am Wait, I am holding for rewards. Yeah, I mean, again, there's two ways that you can benefit from it. You're holding for Lunic rewards, or if you already have Lunic, you're burning the Lunic supply after you sell. You buy and sell. Matthew confirmed 24 hours after the pink sale conclusion. Yes, I did change the title. How much Lunic can this new coin burn? So right now at a current stage, so let's see how much was invested. So you have 789 or 798. I can't see that. Dyslexia kills. 798. That's 798 BNB. Get this out of here. And what we're looking for is the price. I don't know where this is. I gotta find all these because I have to get out of here. No, I can keep that up. Get out of this. And let me get out of this. All right. So yeah, let me keep this up. And I'm looking for BNB's price. 256 $256. Let me scroll down. Oh wait, let me go back here. 256. So then we're looking at the number of BNB multiplied by 256. Currently, you're looking at $204,000 that is invested into the position here. So if you take this and you divide it by, what is it, 2%? Or multiply it by 2%. Sorry, not divide it. Multiply by 2%, you're going to get 4,085. So literally at launch, we're going to be able to burn somewhere around $4,085 worth. Obviously, you're going to hit a certain threshold, they said, in order to burn Luna Classic. But you'll be able to burn, hopefully tens of millions from the start. I would love to burn hundreds of millions from the start and get to a point where you can burn billions. But just imagine if this can get to a level where you're seeing volume, because this is in dollar figures, this is how much we invested in the beginning, $204,000. If you could see this at 100 million dollars worth of volume, and that's being a little aggressive, but $100 million worth of volume, and you see this multiplied by was it 2%? Again, you're looking at about $2 million. And if you multiply that by the price of Lunic, or divided by the price of Lunic, you're burning off 22.2 billion per day. So that's absolutely insane to be able to see something like that. But what you're saying is that not only are you gaining that much, but you can also see another 2 million. Yeah, I think it's divided by, multiply by. No, 0.00. That's wrong. What you're going to see is another, just add this here. You're going to see another 22.2 billion that you would be able to distribute to all of the holders. So say you have, I don't know, 100,000 holders. Come on. Let's say you have 100, that's 1 million. Let's say you have 100,000 holders. You just take that 22 billion and you divide it by the 100,000 holders, and you're going to get 222,000 Lunic that's sent to your wallet as well, right? Because you're getting rewards. And depending on how much you hold, if you hold a certain percentage, you get a certain amount. So say out of that 100,000 holders, you are technically at a maybe 20% of the of the supply, you're going to be getting 20% of whatever the total amount is here. But obviously, I think the max wallet is like 2%. So you're not going to have 20% of the total supply. But either way, you're getting paid in Lunic and you're also burning off Lunic. I mean, I feel like it's a win-win. Why burn though? No one needs to burn anything. They could just not mint them. I don't get it. So um, right now they minted too much. They minted way too much to give you a higher price, and they're not minting anymore. From what we understand, there's going to be no minting that's going to happen right now, unless they decide to pin it back to UST. So you need to see a burn to get it back to a reasonable state, and then they can tie it back to UST if they wanted to. What's the short/long-term goal for the Lunic and SHIB circulating supply? How many years would you project it for each supply to get to below 50 billion? So I think Lunic could probably get below 50 billion in a matter of a year to 2 years. SHIB, it's probably going to take a while, 5 to 10 years for that to even happen, to have that eventual chance to happen. Because for Lunic, you can control the inside factors to it. You can control so much within what Lunic is, within the coin. Shiba Inu, you can't touch it. You have to change everything around it in order to see a massive burn. So the best case scenario for Shiba Inu is to have one of those burn coins, is to have a different project to where it's burned by volume. And that's the only way you can get it there. If you don't have that, then you're only going to see whatever the maximum price was. And that will kind of push people away from the project. Will Lunatics token be available on PancakeSwap at 11 a.m.? Is that correct? Not 11 a.m. today. 11 a.m. on Friday. Visa stock fuel cell SPCE. Oh, you're looking at different stocks right now? I was not sure if that was a scammer when I saw that message yesterday. So many impersonators now. Oh. Do 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 do. Do do do. Give me a second, guys. Just trying to check some stuff over here. Just trying to check a couple of things, making sure everything is uh legit over here. 1 second. No. Perfect. Uh I don't know if I'll get demonetized for that. I have no idea if I'll get demonetized for humming songs. I think you do, actually. All right, so how's everybody doing this morning? We got about 10 minutes to the live stream, and then I have to get off. But how's everybody's investments going today? we'll be able to claim we'll be able to claim Lunatics token from pre-sale today or tomorrow when it goes live. Is it possible to put Luna Classic on Ledger? Short short Lunic. Wait, short Lunatic will do well for those in and out at good timing. Future will tell. Can you please explain the relevance of Lunatics token to Lunic? Thanks. So, it's not created by anybody that created Lunic or Luna or anything like that. It was created basically for the sole purpose to burn off Lunic, and we understand. I'm not a partner in it, but I'm sure they understand in the conversations that I've had with them. They understand that this is a big deal. The fact that Lunic, minted so many coins in order to save UST and save their investors over there, and essentially, I mean, you just really collapsed both at that point. That was a major issue, a huge issue. I think the algorithm was set up to do that. And if it was by anybody's decision, it would make sense to let everything play out within UST and not save it and then mint the coins to see how far that this would go. But since the algorithm was the thing that was pushing it forward, it just kept minting and minting and minting, right? So the connection between the two is supposed to create a burn method, and it's not going to be the only burn method. It's not the sole burn method within the community. We understand that they will have something implemented via a burn tax. We have something implemented with this coin, something implemented with maybe gaming or NFTs and things like that, right? But you're going to have all those pieces that contribute towards a burn of Lunic, and that's really the connection. And also provide some sort of value, some sort of extra value in holding Lunatics token to gain you Lunic, so that even if you aren't a supporter of Lunic, you will eventually be a supporter of Lunic by gaining more Lunic or gaining some Lunic per day. Can Lunic mint 24 trillion coins anytime they want? Technically, Lunic can mint coins whenever they want. If they really wanted it, they could do it, but they would have to go through the community in order to have that done, which I'm sure wouldn't be supported by validators across the board. Up 3K on AMC this week, but down 37K overall. Yeah. The stock market's not kind, or hasn't been kind over the past, year or so, especially since AMC has dropped from its all-time high of $76. So, yeah, I mean, we want to see things run there. We want to see things run everywhere, but it's just not the time. Taking a chance on Lunati going in 1.9 BNB. Yeah, again, I put 1.3 in there. Might add another 0.1 if, yeah, probably will add another 0.1 or something. Thanks, Matt, for the explanation. Shout out from the Philippines. More power to your channel. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And does Lunic have any use case? It doesn't have a use case. Lunic, it doesn't have a solid use case right now. I know they're looking to build a few things, but it's all based on what the community builds. And we're in the process of making a lot of things. Not me specifically, but I know that there are a lot of things that are in the works. All right. All right. So 4.5 billion tokens in circulating supply will be 10 billion. What would that make me? What? If I hold 4.5 billion tokens and the circulating supply will be 10 billion, what would that make me? That make you very wealthy at that point. Um, it would make you the largest whale. However, I don't think you'll hold on that long. If you're holding 4.5 billion tokens right now, it's definitely worth quite a bit. And when you get to a point to where you're holding millions of dollars worth, probably hundreds of millions of dollars worth, I guarantee you're going to sell it. But if you held 4.5 billion tokens when it gets down to um, a $10 price or a $1 price, right? You're looking at uh, basically half the tokens or 45% of the tokens that are out there, which most likely you will not, that will not happen, right? Um, I mean, you could hold on for that long, but it would sort of be dumb for you to hold on for that long. If you have 4.5 billion tokens and you turn it into $500 million and you don't take that $500 million or at least a large portion of it, that may be the dumbest move I would ever see in my life. But um, I guarantee you're going to take a portion of it. And if I were you, I don't need to be greedy. I probably would take the whole thing, but you could also play it out a different way and say, you know what, I'm gonna take $300 million and leave the rest in there. Leave 1.5 billion in there, and if it turns to a dollar, well, or it turns to 50 cents, well, now I have another 500 or 750 million dollars. So why not take a very large portion of that and leaving the rest in there? So you can literally take millions of dollars kind of for the rest of your life and put it aside, put it into different investment accounts. That's if we see this play out the right way. But I guarantee when people see, they may think, oh, you know what? I'll hold until this gets to a dollar. That's $4.5 billion. I guarantee you're going to see hundreds of millions or 30 or tens of millions and say, okay, I'm going to take this because that's giving up a huge amount. Now, you could probably take a small portion of it, but either way, you're going to take some. Matthew Sega is in the chat. Um, I don't see him. Oh, there we go. Hey, Matt. Hey, how you doing? Sega from Lunatics. Yeah, there's a lot of questions going around about um, there's a lot of questions going around about the launch date and the supply. So the launch date is not today, right? It's tomorrow at 11 a.m. So after the pre-sale is over, there's a time period to where there's marketing and a bunch of different things that are being pushed out, maybe some videos that are being created, all of that stuff. And then 11 a.m. tomorrow, that's when it will be launched. Is that correct? Strange, I didn't get a notification. Sometimes that happens. I'm gonna have to get off here in 2 minutes, so hopefully we can get all that figured out. Can you please do a step-by-step video on how to buy Lunatics token? I have one that I created yesterday. So if you go to my channel, you'll find it. Launch is planned for 24 hours after the pre-sale closes in 3 hours. Yes, for marketing. Okay, perfect. And that's good to know. So then everybody to know that it is tomorrow. You have that build-up phase. Um, will people need to claim it on pre-sale? So if you go over here on the Pink Sale website, do you need to claim it here, or will it automatically be added to your wallet? You can do short comments because I have like 1 minute and then I need to get out of here. Yes, claim it on here. Okay, so then once you claim it, it would go directly to your wallet that you are holding there. And also, when it comes to the total supply, just to understand what this breakdown is, the pre-sale amount that we have here, whatever the pre-sale amount that's sold, it will be released within like 63 days. Is that, and all of the supply is released on day one. It's just released to different pieces. So you're not doing any type of dilution in the position after release. You have 100% of the supply that is out there and available right from the start. But the pre-sale coins are not tradable or not accessible to you, or you can't sell it. Is that accurate to say? Resellers will get all of their tokens private until private is vested. Okay, I think I got that. So 100% of the supply is going to be in circulation on day one. We burn 10% of our own. Yeah. So technically 90% of the supply will be available on day one then. All of it will be available. It's just 10% will be burned off. All right, I have to get out of here because I needed to leave at 8 o'clock and I'm 1 minute over. I can't be 1 minute over. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. If you guys want to, get answers, feel free to go over to Twitter. Follow Lunatics official Twitter account, as well as all the people that are involved as well, including Sega, and get some answers to anything that you have questions to. I know they had an AMA, but there wasn't like the largest turnout possible, and I couldn't get my questions over to them because my mic wasn't working. So anyways, hit the like button, guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Hopefully I can create some videos later, but it's not 100% confirmed. But I appreciate all you guys for being here, and I will catch you guys in the next video.